So let's continue from the previous discussion itself. Yesterday we tried to explore all the ideas. Now it's the session 2, and here we will be trying to increase our frequency, like doing maximum questions in less time. Fair. So today's session is gonna be like that. No matter the questions we will be exploring as well, but we'll be trying to solve or get the idea to solve the question in as less time as possible. Fair. Okay, so let's start from the previous lecture itself. So persons who are joining today only, they are suggested to have like go through the previous lecture as well. So question number 11, and it is again from the year 2014 itself. The question is it visible? Yes. The equation of the curve, passing through the point, the equation of the curve passing through the point pi by 2 comma 1 and having the slope sin x by x square minus 2 by x at each point x comma y, with they also have given the condition with x as non-zero. Then they have asked like the equation of the curve is option A minus x square y plus cos x equals minus pi square by 4. The option B is x square y plus cos x equals pi square by 4. The option C is x square by minus sin x equals pi square by 4 minus 1, and x square y plus sin x equals. Okay, so what's the answer like? Anjali, Aditya and all, what's the answer for the question?
Sir, option B.
Option B. What about others? Okay. Persons who didn't get the answer for the question, for them I would like to suggest one thing. What they said, the slope at the point, what is the point they talked about? X comma y. So what we learned from the differential calculus in our 10+2 days, dy over dx is the slope at some arbitrary point x comma y, and that is given as sin x upon x square minus 2 by x. So this is given, right? So this is a differential equation of the form dy over dx plus 2 by x into y equals sin x by x square. So what is the integrating factor, dear fellows? Right? So general solution, y of x into x square equals sin x by x square into x square dx plus c. So ultimately we got at y of x into x square sin x ka differentiation minus cos x plus c. They have given the function also passes through the point pi by 2 comma 1. So let's say this is the equation 1, this is 2. Since 2 also passes through pi by 2 comma 1, so ultimately what do you have? 1 into pi square by 4 equals cos pi by 2 का value 0 plus c. So you got c as pi square by 4. So if you put that here, you can get your answer x square by equals minus ka cos x plus pi square by 4. So minus cos x, if you take this side, so B is the right choice. Note down, please. So this is a question which indicated you you may not be given the differential equation directly. In other words, they can give, right? So that is a learning out of this question. Is that noted?
Yes, sir.
Fair. Sure. One thing I'd like to tell here is I'm moving bit slow in the starting because let's give the time to each other. एक दूसरे का ट्यूनिंग समझ पाएंगे तो बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग के साथ आगे बढ़ेंगे. So in the starting we are a bit slow, but don't bother about the syllabus. That is in our hand, है ना? So let's move for the next question. Question number 12, and it is from the year 2015. And integrating easy question only. बहुत फटाफट करेंगे सब लोग. The integrating factor of the differential equation dy over dx equals 2x by square divided by x minus 2y cube is, the option is 1 upon by square by square. So what's the answer? What the answer you got?
Sir, B.
Okay, so let's write the differential equation dx with this minus of this. So if I compare the given differential equation with m dx plus n dy equals to 0, what do you got? M as 2x by square plus y, and n as, because this will do minus sign के साथ में, x minus 2y cube. So this is second degree, this is first degree. So rule 1 not applicable. Function of x into y this is, but this is not. So rule 2 not applicable. For rule 3 and 4, what I told you, we have the first step as d over m over d over y minus d over n over d over x. So this will minus ka 1. So this will be 4x by plus 2, that can be written as 2x by plus 1, right? So if you observe closely, since m is nothing, if you take by as outside, that is 2xy plus 1. So by what the fraction we have to divide? 1 upon m d over n over d over x minus d over m over d over y. It must be equals to 1 upon by into 2xy plus 1, and that the fraction is 2x by plus 1. So that got cancelled. It comes out to be 2 upon by That is some function of y. So what is the integrating factor, dear fellows? E raised to the power f of y dy, and that comes out as 2 upon by dy, right? So that is 2 log y. Fair? माइनस का आ रहा है क्या? कौन सा? Oh, sorry. This is the fraction with the minus sign because I changed this expression, so that will come with minus sign. I'm sorry. So that was ultimately right. So persons who have joined the session 2, they are suggested to go through the session 1 as well, because there I talked in detail all this stuff, right? Is that noted? Shay, yes or no? Is that noted?
Yes, sir.
Here. So let's take one more question. And that is the question number 13. And from the same year it is. The question is, if an integral curve of differential equation, if an integral curve of differential equation y minus x into dy over dx equals 1 passes through 0, 0 and a, 1, then a equals, your options are 2 minus e inverse, 1 minus e inverse, 1 plus e. Yes, answer it fast. Anyone? Hariom, you joined later, right? No issues. You just take down the questions. I guess 2 questions only discussed.
Yes, sir.
So what's the answer like? Can you tell me, please?
Option C.
Option
C.
C. Okay. What about others? Fair. This is quite interesting question. If you observe, variable separable, not possible. What hardly you can do is dy over dx as 1 upon by minus x. But again, the issue is, abhi now what to do? It is not of the form dy over dx plus px by equals to q. Neither it is exact, right? If you observe, dy over m over dy over y is 0, dy over n over dy over x is minus 1. So let's try for the other way. Can it be made of the form, right? Let's try for this. So dx upon dy will become y minus x. This implies dx over dy plus x equals to y. So what is the integrating factor? E raised to the power 1 into dy. Please don't commit mistake here. So it ultimately comes out to be this. So the general solution is, what is the general solution? X into integrating factor by into integrating factor plus the arbitrary constant c, right? So if you write like this, e raised to the power by, e raised to the power by minus by ka 1, e raised to the power by again by plus c. So ultimately what you got, my dear fellows, x equals by minus 1 plus c into e raised to the power minus y. So let's say this is the differential equation, equation 2. Since 2 passes through 2 points, what are the points? 0, 0. So what will happen? X equals 0, y equals 0, e raised to power 0 is 1. So this implies c ka value 1. So you have the solution as x equals by minus 1 plus e raised to the power minus y. So what they asked also passes through. Let's say this is 3. Passes through a comma 1. So what will happen? X is a, y is 1 plus e raised to the power minus 1. So 1 minus, so C is the right choice, right? Yes, Sanjali was the correct. Please note down everyone. So again, I will say in the exam hall, please don't lose your patience. That's only suggestion from my side. Move smoothly, you will get the right answer. Please reply in the message if you have noted, okay? Otherwise मैं वेट करता रहता हूँ आपके उसका.
सर हमें एक चीज पूछना था, मतलब जैसे ना अभी इसके पहले वाला भी क्वेश्चन हम आधे पेज तक हो गए, फिर अभी वाला भी क्वेश्चन पता है हम मतलब फॉर्म बना ही नहीं पा रहे हैं सर। ये हमें पता ही नहीं चल रहा है कि ये लीनियर इक्वेशन बन रहा है कि मतलब होमोजेनस बन रहा है कि सेपरेबल वाला बन रहा है। हम इसमें स्टक हो जा रहे हैं। कल वाले क्वेश्चन में भी हम आधे आधे पे करके हो जा रहे थे, रुक जा रहा था मेरा।
अच्छा, तो आपने स्टार्टिंग के लेक्चर्स अटेंड नहीं किए ना?
नो सर।
तो आप अटेंड कर लीजिए उनको एक बार, ठीक है?
वो प्रीवियस मतलब वो प्रीवियस लेक्चर कहाँ मिलेगा हमको? जूम पे और ये लाइव चल रहा
वो
है
मैं
ना।
मेरे स्टाफ को बोलना पड़ेगा, वो सारा अरेंज होगा तो एक बार में शेयर किया जाएगा फिर वो, ठीक है?
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
ठीक है, अभी इतना लेक्चर चल रहा है ना, मैं कुछ भी ध्यान नहीं दे पा रहा हूँ उस पर, ठीक है? डेफिनेटली दैट विल बी शेयर्ड, है ना?
ओके सर।
So till then you can attend these PYQs and you can have the exposures, okay?
यस सर।
Okay, the question number 14. Question number 14, it is from the year 2016. Already done in class, okay? Still the question is, they have asked, मैं just बोलूंगा, they have asked to find the non-zero value of n 3x y square plus n square x square y into dx plus nx cube plus 3x square into dy equals to 0. They have asked to find the value of small n. For that, this differential equation becomes exact. So what the condition I told for exactness is, let's say this is m, this is n. So on putting d over m over d over y equals to d over n over d over x, d over m over d over n by that is 6x by plus n square x square, that goes to d over n over d over x, that is 3nx square plus 6xy got cancelled. So ultimately you got n as 0 or 3. So they asked the non-zero value of n, that is your answer 3. So already done. So I have done that in fast. Question number 15. Again from the year 2016. The question is, ध्यान से देखेंगे, one of the points. Again this question already done. Still I will just discuss the question. Persons who didn't attend the lecture, for them I am telling. One of the points which lies on the solution of the differential equation y minus x dx plus x plus y dy equals to 0, means they want some point which lies on the solution of this differential equation. So if you observe, this is m, this is n. So d over m over d over y equals 1, d over n over d over x equals 1. So given differential equation is exact, right? So what happens? The solution is general solution, integration m dx, treating y as constant, plus integration n minus d over u over d over y, that comes out as terms independent of x in n y dy plus c. They have also said this passes through the point y at 0 equals to 1. So if you apply this condition here, you will get the value of c, right? And writing the general solution of this differential equation, then you had to cross verify which of the points. There were given 3 points. Okay, persons who attended the lecture, they already know the answer for this question. Anjali, I guess you attended that lecture, right?
Yes, sir.
So this question we had discussed, and persons who didn't attend that lecture, for them I have given the hint here. Okay, Aditya, Hari Om, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to have the all solution, or the hint will work?
So hint is okay.
Huh?
Hint will work, sir.
Okay. So just note down the hint on your paper, and please do solve properly on your paper. Okay, na? Leave the space, solve it, because ultimately you must have the concise document to revise. Please note down, everyone. Noted? Hari Om.
Yes, sir.
And please, if you have any expectations from my side, please do let me know. Otherwise, I have already said in the starting of the lecture yesterday, it was exploring everything. We have explored at max. Today, it is all about frequency, means solving questions in less time. Okay, Ariom?
Yes, sir.
Because that is also a skill that we have to develop.
Yes, sir.
So 15 happened. Let's go for the question number 16. And this is from the year 2017. The question is, let y of x be the solution of, let y of x be the solution of the differential equation x by plus y plus e raised to the power minus x dx plus x plus e raised to the power minus x dy equals to 0, satisfying y at 0 equals 1, then they wish to have y at minus 1 is equal to, the option A is e upon e minus 1 Option B is 2e upon e minus 1 minus e upon 1 minus e. That's the same answer option. What it is? E upon 1 minus e it should be. The D option is 0. Can you check it out, please? What's the option you got? Someone got D, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir. D.
अच्छा, बाकी लोग? चले, let me try this question. So if you observe the question, that is of the form mdx plus ndy equals to 0, right? Where m is x by plus y e raised to the minus x. N is what? X plus e raised to the power minus x. So derivative m over derivative y will be what? X sorry, x derivative m over derivative y will be x plus 1. Derivative n over derivative x will be 1 minus e raised to the power. So given differential equation is not exact, right? अगर हम वहां से x कॉमन, चलो लेट्स एक्सप्लोर क्या हो सकता है. So if I wish to have the integrating factor, so derivative m over derivative y minus derivative n over derivative x क्या मिल जाएगा? x plus e raised to the power minus x. So 1 upon n. Abhi to you people will be comfortable at this step, right? So if you divide by n, this will, you will got as 1, right? So integrating factor will be what? E raised to the power x. Fair. Abhi dekhega persons who are doing it first time, what happens? The given differential equation was not exact, right? But you got the integrating factor. So the differential equation, please learn this step. The differential equation, if I introduce this factor into this, it will become exact or not? Tell me. So if this is the differential equation which is exact, so solution क्या बनेगा इसलिए? So the general solution is given by integration m dx. So that will be x e raised to the power plus y e raised to the power plus that is 1 dx plus terms independent of x in n. So what are the terms independent of x in n? Anyone? This contains x, this contains the constant term. right? Hariom, did you get that point?
Yes, sir.
So this will be ultimately coming out as x e raised to the power x minus e raised to the power x. This is by e raised to the power x. This is x. This is y equals to c. क्या पूछा है? अच्छा, y at 0 equals to 1 is given. So let's try. So this will become 1 into 0 minus e raised to power 0 as 1 plus y at 0 is 1. So 1 into e power 0 plus 0 plus 1 equals to c. So minus 1 plus 1, that is 0. So c का value you got as 1. So solution क्या मिल गया? y into e raised to the power x minus 1 plus y equals to 1. Now we can check किसका वैल्यू पूछा है? y at minus 1. So y at x equals to minus 1. This will be minus 2, minus 1, minus 2. So y into, अभी क्या होगा? y का वैल्यू चाहिए मुझे. So y is there, that is 1 minus x e raised to the power, is it visible? X minus 1 by I am taking common plus, and that is equals to 1 minus x. So अभी आप देख लीजिए by at minus 1 क्या होगा? That will become 2 divided by minus 1 means minus 2 by e minus 2 by e plus 1 by e plus 1. So the ultimate value you got as 1 by e. So that will minus ka 1 by e plus 1. So 2e upon 1 minus e. B is the right choice. Anjali, D कैसे आ गया था?
कैलकुलेशन एरर हो गया.
चेक इट आउट है ना, फ्रीक्वेंसी के साथ में कैलकुलेशन मेंटेन करना है, राइट?
यस सर.
Please note down everyone. So I guess with this question we also learned one way. What? If differential equation is not exact, then finding the integrating factor, making that exact, then getting the general solution. Right, Aditya?
Yes, sir.
Fair. Please note down. So Abhi, you can observe the level of questions as the years are increasing, right? Is that noted?
Yes, sir.
Fair. Okay, so let's move on. That's a fantastic question actually. And I would like to tell you the way I talked in the previous question that when we analyze PYQs, it's our duty to like read the pattern of asking questions. Okay. So till now, if you observed question, they didn't ask the question like this, but now they started. But what happens is, I would like to tell you one thing. If you are going through the concepts well, then such questions are easy to handle. Fair. So let's write that question that is from the 2018. And question number 17, it is, let y of x be the solution of differential equation dy over dx plus y equals f of x for x greater or equal to 0. Fair. Also given y at 0 equals 0, where they have given that f of x equals, that is 2, when x lying between greater than equal to 0 but less than 1, f of x is 0 when x is greater than 1. Then they wish to have then y of x equals, okay, they wish to have the solution for y of x. Their options are a bit interesting, so we can note down those options. 2 into 1 minus e raised to the power minus x when 0 less or equal to x less than 1, and it is 2 into e minus 1 into e raised to the power minus x when x is greater or equal to 1. So the solutions are like this. You people can try meanwhile, okay? Till then I write the options. 2 into 1 minus e raised to the power minus x when x less than 1 greater or equal to 0, and 0 when x greater or equal to 1. The option C is can you check it this question? So please observe the pattern as well. Anyone? Any idea?
Sir, B1.
D. अच्छा. Rest of the persons. चले. Let me try this question, okay? And again, I will say, don't take it just a rare question. Just take this as a like model question for you.
B, sir.
B. What?
B.
Okay. Let's check it. The only point to notice here, देखेंगे, since y of x is a solution of a differential equation, so y of x itself is a differentiable function or not? Y of x is a differentiable function, and so it is continuous as well. This is the crux for solving this type of questions. Okay, so you people are suggested to have this note as well. Fair. Let's start the question. देखेंगे, such questions are solved in 2 steps. Step 1, when x lying between 1 and 0. ध्यान देंगे इस चीज को. Please do notice, first step will be done for this. So when x is lying between this, what is f of x? Right?
2.
So differential equation will be dy over dx plus y equals to f of x का value 2. Right? So can I solve this differential equation? इसको तो solve करने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी. So let's give this differential equation as equation 2. Let's give this as 1. So general solution of 2 क्या होगा? If you write in the form of exponential factor is integrating factor is e raised to power x. So that is 2 e raised to the power x dx plus c. So what you got, dear fellows? E raised to power x will come out. So this will be 2 plus c into e raised to the power minus x. ध्यान देंगे. Let's give this as equation number 3. Fair? चलिए. अभी what I do? Now I move for the step 2, that is when x is greater or equal to 1. So f of x is what, dear fellows? 0. So differential equation will be what? Right? So what you can with that? Dy over dy by equals minus dx. So this will become log of y equals minus का x plus c. Right? कोई दिक्कत किसी को? So let's give this as equation number 4. अभी देखेंगे, if you write y at 1 from this, ध्यान से देखना इस चीज को, although 1 is not involved here, right? Are you noticing this point? कि this is defined for x less than 1. Still I am trying to calculate y at 1, and yes, I can do this. Why? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Why?
डोमेन में नहीं है.
हाँ?
उस डोमेन में का पार्ट 1 नहीं है.
अरे नहीं भाई, x का वैल्यू 1 तो यहाँ है ही नहीं, स्टिल आई एम कैलकुलेटिंग y at 1 here. What is the reason behind that?
Function is differentiable.
Yes, since function is continuous, so क्या होगा? The left hand limit will be equal to right hand limit and value of the function at that point. So although y at 1 will lie for this domain, but y at 1 must be equal to left hand के बारे में भी, because y of x is continuous, right? So if you calculate y at 1 here, and from here what you will get? Let's say if you calculate y equals to e raised to the power minus x plus c, कुछ और वैल्यूज गिवन था. अच्छा, एक यहाँ पे इनिशियल वैल्यू तो दे रखा था c का. हाउ टू डू दैट? सिंस y at 0 equals to 0 given, so y at 0 अगर पुट करेंगे 0 equals 2 plus c into e raised to the power 0. This implies c का वैल्यू -2, right? So y will be 2 minus 2, so that will be 2 minus 2 upon e. Fair, dear students? कोई दिक्कत किसी को? Right? So let's give this as 3, not an issue. अभी देखेंगे, let's give this as a c dash and write this as 4. So x greater or equal to 1 here also defined, right? So if you talk about here, yx is this. So y at 1 will be what? Tell me. E raised to the power minus 1 plus c dash. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
अब क्या होगा? Since y of x is continuous, तो क्या होना चाहिए? y का जो ये वाला वैल्यू मिल रहा है लेफ्ट हैंड में, दैट मस्ट बी y का ये वाला वैल्यू राइट हैंड में. सो वी हैव, क्या मिल जाएगा अपने को? टेल मी. y at 1 का वैल्यू इज 2 minus 2 upon e and this is 1 upon e plus c dash. अभी इसको इधर भेज देंगे, दैट विल बिकम c dash equals 2 minus 3 upon e, right? So अपने को क्या मिल गया? y of x equals, पावर में रहेगा वो, अभी अपने को चाहिए क्या था? सॉल्यूशन क्या चाहिए उसको? अच्छा, सॉल्यूशन ही पूछ रहा था फॉर x ग्रेटर और इक्वल टू. थोड़ा सा लाइक बिट डिस्टर्बिंग इट इज. व्हाट वाज द क्वेश्चन लाइक? b into e raised to the power, पहला वाला ऑप्शन क्या मिला? ये तो मिल गया ना मुझे, 2 into 1 माइनस, ये कोई ऑप्शन था क्या? 2 into 1 minus exponential minus x. Fair, all good. चलिए, if you observe this equation 3, please observe everyone. ये -1 किसका है? And please observe this as well. So e raised to the power some number that is just a constant. So you can represent y of x is some constant, let's say alpha into exponential of minus x, right? So what you can say? Y of x will be, when x is less than 1, greater or equal to 0, y of x is coming out as 2 into 1 minus exponential of minus x, and it is coming out as alpha into e raised to the power minus x. This is when x less than 1, greater or equal to 0. This is x greater or equal to 1. Is it any choice? B में 0 किस पे आ रहा है यार? Then y of x is 0. 0 किस पे मिल रहा है? एक आंसर डिफर कर रहा है, बस मुझे थोड़ा सा चेक करने देंगे इसको क्या? सेकंड वाला सेगमेंट इज बीइंग डिफर्ड, लेट मी चेक दैट. अच्छा, अगर वो मुझे वैल्यू मिलेगा C डैश, ओके, अच्छा, ओके ओके ओके, नाउ आई गॉट माय like mistake. Did you people noticed here our integration constant was in the power, right? Because हमने ऐसे मैनेज किया हुआ था. So when I will write like this, y at -1 equals e raised to the power. So y at 1 का वैल्यू है 2 minus 2 upon e, right? And this will be e raised to the power -1 plus c dash. यहां से थोड़ा सा गलती हुआ है, सॉरी. Please cooperate because we had like this y. अब हम क्या करेंगे, y x continuous, so 4 नहीं, द इक्वेशन 1 वाला कहाँ गया, ये वाला इक्वेशन, y at 1 that is 2 minus 2 upon e, it must be equals to e raised to the power -1 plus c dash, right? So if you observe c dash का वैल्यू अपने पास आएगा 2 into 1 minus e. What you can observe from that? 2 into e minus 1 c dash. अब इसको अगर हम लॉग के साथ लेते तो ज्यादा बेटर रहता, मुझे लग रहा है. सो ओके, आई गॉट. अभी एक्सप्रेशन ये सब ब्लेंडर टाइप का जा रहा है. लेट मी मैनेज दिस एक्सप्रेशन. आई एम सॉरी. Just give me 1 minute please. If I take this integration constant with the form of log c dash, so ultimately this will come out as by c dash into e raised to the power minus x. I'm sorry. So इसलिए y at 1 equals to this is c dash into e raised to power -1. That is ultimately c dash upon e. But by dash 1 by at 1 क्या मिल रहा है? So since yx is continuous, so left hand value, the left hand limit and the right hand limit must be same. So ultimately you got 2 minus 2 upon 2e equals c dash upon e. This can be written as 2 into 2e e minus 1, that is c dash upon e, right? So this is right choice. c dash equals 2 into e minus 1. अभी लिख सकते हैं. I'm sorry. Just to get the required. अगर मुझे केवल सॉल्यूशन चाहिए होता तो कोई भी फॉर्म चलेगा. But as they have prescribed the required form, so we have to manage the expression like in the asked form, right? So y of x equals to क्या मिल जाएगा मुझे? The first part was 2 into when x is less than 1 but greater or equal to 0. Here you got 2 into e minus 1 exponential of minus x when x is greater than 1. Is this any option? Can you tell me what was that option? Option
First
A,
option.
right? So option A is the correct choice. And please mark a star here. So whenever you have been asked the questions like this, what the point to use? At the breaking point. क्या करेंगे? At the, आप इसको नोट कर लीजिए, then I will write something. Please note down. Is that noted?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So write down an exam point. Write down an exam point, please. And exam point is in questions like above, we try to equate two values of y at the breaking point of the given function f of x. ठीक है dear fellows, that is the first point to notice. What is the breaking point? ठीक है. दूसरा point, at breaking point, ठीक है, सॉरी ये तो कर ही दिया. Using initial condition, what the given to you, we get first arbitrary constant का वैल्यू, राइट. इफ यू ऑब्जर्व तो हमने c का वैल्यू यहां से किया था, एंड टू यूज दिस टू गेट c dash equal, right? So if you have like remembered this much stuff, the job is done. And these are very easy questions if you are going through the process. Please write down this. Is that done? Hariom, is that noted?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take another question. It's done with the 17. Question number 18, and it was the question in the year 2018 itself. The question was an integrating factor of the differential equation is. Tell me the answer within seconds, please. Was the answer like? Chale. Rule 1 not applicable. Rule 2 not applicable because not homogeneous, not of the form function of x into y by dx. So what ultimately we have to do? Fair. So what you got from here? 1 plus y square minus 1 by 4. अच्छा ये तो हमने किया था है ना, राइट अंजलि? इन द क्वेश्चन आएगा, इन द लेक्चर आई गेस, है ना? कुछ तो था इवन ऑड वाला फंक्शन, मैंने यहाँ पर एफ ऑफ एक्स लेके किया था. सो 1 upon n into 1 upon 1 by 4. If you take x as common, this is 1 plus y square, right? So 1 plus y square got cancelled, 4 got cancelled, ultimately you got as f of x, right? So integrating factor will be, so this is 3 log x and ultimately it comes out as x cube. नोट कर लेंगे बहुत फटाफट. कुछ एक क्वेश्चंस और बचे हैं सिंगल चॉइस में, उसके बाद तो फिर खत्म है. सिंगल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस आर 80%, more than 80%. Okay, multiple selection just 5 to 6 questions in the PYQs. Then NAT section में there are some 15 questions almost. So first as this MCQs are taking time, MSQ will take less time. But as we are dealing the first topic, so I'll go with my pattern of teaching no matter how much classes I am taking. Is that noted? I hope so.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, you people are free to put your views, okay? ऐसा नहीं है कि मास्टर जबरदस्ती करेगा तो आपको पढ़ना ही होगा. हाँ, yes, but one thing I would like to tell you कि I have some experiences, so I'm trying to execute those, and that is gonna definitely help you. It may be painful or boring, but yes, it will be helpful. That I'm pretty sure. Let's take one more question from this PYQs itself. Question number 19 from the year 2019. It was the question, if x raised to the power h by raised to the power k is an integrating factor of the differential equation y into 1 plus x by dx plus x into 1 minus x by dy, then the ordered pair h comma k is, what is the answer? Aditya?
Sir, first one.
First. What about others? So what I told you, if any function is an integrating factor, so how you will be thinking? If this is an integrating factor, so on introducing this into the given differential equation, the differential equation must be exact, right? And what is the necessary condition for exactness? I told you. Now Dever over Dever by of this fraction must be equals to Dever over Dever x of that fraction. Sorry. Right? अभी क्या करेंगे? Since we have to differentiate with respect to y, so you will have x power h as common. अंदर में you will have y raised to the power k plus 1. So that will become k plus 1 into y raised to the power k. The other factor will become y raised to the power k plus 1 plus x into, that will become k plus 2. So it will be y plus power k plus 1, right? And this is gonna be equals to y raised to the power k outside x raised to the power h plus 1. So this will become x plus 1 x power h minus y into x raised to the power h plus 2. So y into h plus 2 into x raised to the power h plus 1, right? अभी क्या करेंगे? On comparing coefficients of different powers, right, in x and y. So if you observe here, the first term is x raised to the power h, y raised to the power k, right? Here the first term is by x raised to the power. So what you got? Please tell me. K plus 1 equals h plus 1. If you observe this term, this is x ka power h plus 1 by ka power k plus 1, right? This x will multiply this. So you will have k plus 2 from here, and from this segment, what you will be having? By raised to the power k plus 1. So that will become minus ka h plus 2. Now get the value of h and k. Did you get the answer? Please note down. And please see why I am like solving all those questions, to make you feel where you can struck. So you know, in the exam hall, many people will suffer here. They'll see, yaar, kaun manage karega isko? Who will manage this much complicated? But this is very simple expression I have shown you here, right? Hariom, did you get the message?
Yes, sir.
Fair. So what is the value you got? H and K, you are getting minus 2, minus 2. क्योंकि -1 इसको होल्ड नहीं कराएगा ना, +1 -1, सो दीज आर रॉन्ग, इसमें तो इक्वल नहीं है और ये होल्ड नहीं करा रहा है। प्लीज नोट डाउन। Is that noted? And please mark a star here, and just for your sake write down कि don't panic here, the calculations are easy to handle, that's it. Okay, let's have one more question please. The question number 20, and from it is from the year 2020. Question is, if u equals x cube and v equals y square, transforms the differential equation 3x raised to the power 5 into dx minus y into y square minus x cube into dy equals to 0, किसमें ट्रांसफॉर्म कर रहा है? ट्रांसफॉर्म टू dv over du equals alpha u over 2 into u minus v, then alpha is. Simple question yaar. Can you check it out please? Try this question please.
Sir, option D.
Option
D, -4.
D. What about
Yes,
others?
-4.
Okay, fair बच्चे. चलिए. See, the question is very simple from the differential calculus kind of question only. U is given as x cube, right? So du over dx will be what? 3x square. And from here you can write in terms of u as well. Fair. What is b? That is y square. So dv over dy, that is given as 2y फेयर। अभी व्हाट यू कैन हैव, अगर मैं इसको अपने को क्या चाहिए था, u is this, v is this, transforms the differential equation to that form. Okay, fair. I wish to have the value of dy over dx, right? So dy over dx can be written as du over dx is this. Okay, if I multiply this, so what will become? Okay, I divide this. Du by dx divided by dv by dy. This will have of the form 3x square upon 2y, right? Ultimately, it will give me dy over dx, right? ये ऊपर जाएगा into du over dv, and that is 3 by 2 x square upon y. So if I wish to have dy over dx in the form of dv over du and u and v, fair. So what I'll have to do here, I have to make this into the function of u and v. So this implies v y will be v का पावर 1/2. अभी what happens ना, एक चैप्टर तो हटा दिया है यहाँ से, डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशंस ऑफ ऑर्डर 1 बट नॉट ऑफ डिग्री 1. वहां पर दिस टाइप ऑफ सब्स्टिट्यूशंस आर लाइक वेरी मच नॉर्मल, right? So we used to be in the very much habit of solving all these stuff, but for you this that is not in the syllabus, so maybe with panic, but things are just follow the procedure. So x square will be what, u का पावर 2/3. y will be what, v का पावर 1/2, right? So ultimately you got dy over dx in terms of what you got, my dear fellows, dy over dx, and that will be 3/2, u का पावर 2/3, b का पावर 1/2, and this will become dv over du. अभी क्या करेंगे, using 2 in the given differential equation. So given differential equation में क्या हो जाएगा, 3 into x का पावर 5 means u का पावर 5/3, right? And in place of this will be dy over dx, अगर इधर जाएगा, so this will be in the denominator by का वैल्यू b का पावर 1/2 by square, that is v minus x cube, that is u, right? So this is the value of dy over dx, and dy over dx का value here it is 3/2 u का पावर 2/3 v का पावर 1/2, right? अभी dv over du में जो भी है आपको get the answer please. Three got cancelled. The value is -2. अच्छा, डिवाइड में 2 और चाहिए उसको, ठीक है? So अभी you, if you observe, 3 got cancelled, 2 on this side. If you take this negative, this got cancelled, so this will become u minus v, right? This u will come here and this is dv over du. अब देखना एग्जाम हॉल में कैसे पैनिक -2 भी एक ऑप्शन जरूर दिया होगा, चेक इट आउट, एंड दैट इज द साइकोलॉजिकल गेम. Abhi, if you observe, they didn't make, they made here 2 as well. So you have to multiply by 2 in the numerator and denominator. Now it is in the रिक्वायर्ड फॉर्म। आदित्य अभी
Yes, sir.
समझ में आया? सो डी इज द राइट चॉइस, प्लीज डोंट गो विद दैट, क्योंकि जल्दबाजी में ये गलती होती है, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर। So procedure is clear to you all? How you work with such questions? Divyani, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Fair.
Yes, sir.
Please note down. चले. Okay, what is the question? That is question 21 के जो statements हैं, those are very lengthy statement. Although question is not that much tough, है ना? Still, if you wish to have, तो कर सकते हैं. लिख लीजिए क्या है. Question number 21, and that is the year 2020 itself. Consider the differential equation. Consider the differential equation. Actually, the expression are like this, so that you need my suggestions. Otherwise, the question is easy only. Plus x dy equals to 0. Full stop. The function f of xy is said to be, and please note down this question because I have an intention behind solving this question. I will tell you later. The function f of xy is said to be an integrating factor of the equation, is said to be an integrating factor of the equation if like this is how they play with the mind. Okay, becomes exact. What they said, if f of xy equals 1 upon x square y square, then option A. One option I would like to write here, other will be like symmetrical in nature. F is an integrating factor and y equals to 1 minus kxy, where k belongs to real number, is not its general solution. Option B, f is an integrating factor and y equals 1 plus kxy, where k belongs to r, is general solution. Option C, f is an integrating factor, y equals minus 1 plus kxy, where k belongs to r, is not the general solution. D option, f is not an integrating factor and y equals 1 plus kxy, where k belongs to real number, is its general solution. So yeah, the question is like this. See, what was the intention behind this? Please listen, everyone. sometimes in the exam hall they ask so easy question that you people feel यार कि इतना लंबा चौड़ा कौन पढ़ेगा, who will read this much statement. Abhi if you see na, they have given you the definition of integrating factor itself. So that is the playing with the mind of a student, psychology. Okay. So after writing so many exams with IITs and UPSC, I am at the level कि I know why this much like stuff is given, just to play with your mind. Nothing like it's plainly that. So अभी क्या देखेंगे, उसने बोला कि okay, this is an integrating factor. So अपने को क्या है, just 1 second answer. If this is an integrating factor, so y inspection क्या होगा? This equation must become exact. So y minus y square divided by x square, n should be x upon x square y square. So derivative m over derivative y will be what? यही है ना, y minus y square. ठीक है, 1 upon x square यहाँ पर हो गया. So 1 minus y upon y का, so that will be y square, right? So 1 upon y square, that is y into minus 1 minus 1 minus y into 1. So that comes out as 1 upon x square minus y. This is plus ka y got cancelled. So ultimately you got as minus 1 upon y square. What is derivative n over derivative x? अभी देखेंगे इसको. X got cancelled, minus का 1 upon x square y square. So you're getting, some people may think यार कौन numerator denominator लगाएगा. Clearly what you got? Derivative m over derivative y equals derivative n over derivative x. So given function is an integrating factor, right? That is the part 1 of the problem. And what else I told you? Let's write the general solution on this side to have the proper space. So what will be the general solution? Just 2-3 questions back I told you ना, अभी m अपने पास क्या है? So integration m dx means that is 1 minus y upon into 1 upon x square dx plus terms independent of x in n, those are 0. So what it will be? 1 minus y upon y is outside, that will become minus ka 1 upon x, and that is the, so what you people will have, that will become y minus 1 and this will become cxy. So this implies y of x equals 1 plus, yes, someone was saying something, y of x equals to 1 plus cxy. Please check the option, what is the right option? What are options given to us? ये वाला कोई ऑप्शन है अपने पास क्या? f is an integrating factor, where 1 plus cx by मुझे सॉल्यूशन मिल रहा है. So 1 plus कोई है क्या? कौन सा ऑप्शन मिला बोलो?
ऑप्शन
थर्ड ऑप्शन. थर्ड ऑप्शन.
शाहिल, नेहा, you people are not attending the lecture यार. आपके लिए मैंने 6:30 बोला. Mr. Vipnesher had said कि you have to change the time. Anyways, it's up to you. So if you observe the C option, integrating factor, yes, but if you observe 1 plus nahi, minus 1 plus kxy solution, not the general solution. So yes, not the general solution, because the general solution is of the form minus 1 plus kxy, right? So C is the right choice. हाँ बच्चे,
तो फर्स्ट ऑप्शन देखिए, फर्स्ट वाला.
फर्स्ट वाला, अच्छा.
Yes.
F is an integrating factor where y equals 1 minus kxy. अंजलि पिटाई होगी अब तुम्हारी. Here c is the integration constant, right?
Yes, sir.
So c may be negative or positive.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Got it? So that is what I said na, कि whenever they ask questions like this, these are very easy to solve. What वो आपको कहीं ना कहीं फंसा लेंगे जाके. अब आप देखिए ऑप्शन अगर आपने ध्यान से नहीं पढ़ा तो डेफिनेटली यू आर गोना कमिट द मिस्टेक, राइट? हरिओम, डिड यू गेट दिस पॉइंट? वन माइनस fair. I am telling. Let's work on options because this is like in fact a good question. With the options they played with the mind. Chaliye. What eventually you have, number first, f equals 1 upon x square y square is an integrating factor that you got as correct. Okay, Hariom?
Yes, sir.
Second part, y of x equals 1 plus cxy is the general, where c is what? Arbitrary constant. So let's say if you take c ka value minus k, what can be the solution? If you
Minus
take c
k.
ka value k, what can be the solution?
Plus k.
Right? So now you check option A. Not correct, right? Because what they said in the second half of the statement, कि 1 minus kxy cannot be the general solution. यही तो बोला है?
Yes, sir.
So option got wrong. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
But you cannot make this one as minus 1 here because this is the format of the solution. यहां पर we need plus 1 only. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So minus 1 plus kxy cannot be the general solution. है ना?
Yes, sir.
So C is the right choice. अभी okay है सबको?
Yes, sir.
Good. So that is the analysis of PYQs which is required. कि up to what level we have to prepare for this exam. Knowledge is not the only game here. Managing the stuff is the like another important part. Okay. Let's take the another question, and that is from the year 2022. Please do it fast because मुझे अगला भी lecture लेना है. On the open interval, minus c comma c, where c is a positive real number, comma, y of x is an infinitely differentiable solution of the differential equation, dy over dx equals y square minus 1 plus का cos x with the initial condition y at 0 equals 0. Then which of the following is correct? Option A, y of x has a local maximum at the origin. Option B, y of x has a local minimum at the origin, y of x is strictly increasing on the open interval minus delta to delta for some positive real number delta, and the last option is y of x is strictly decreasing बाकी स्टेटमेंट इसी टाइप का, राइट? कंटिन्यू विद दैट, स्टिल डिक्रीजिंग इन द ओपन इंटरवल लाइक दिस. कैन यू चेक दिस क्वेश्चन प्लीज? Anyone? चले. How many of you have solved the problem? Huh? Please tell me honestly.
No, sir.
तो समझ ही नहीं आ रहा हमें तो.
समझ नहीं आ रहा है ना? कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. देखिए, what we will be doing is there are two terms used here, local maxima और minima. ठीक है बच्चे? And other is strictly increasing, decreasing. Fair? So what I'll be doing tomorrow when we will start the lecture, I will deal first with the local maxima, local minima, how with the change of the sign of the derivative. ठीक है? As just after this session, I have to take the session for UPSC, and that is 3 hours session. Okay. So for today, I am pretty sorry to you guys. I will start the lecture by tomorrow from continuation of this question as well. Fair? Can you do me this favor, please?
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि
Yes,
इसमें
sir.
मुझे ना आपको
Yes,
10
sir.
मिनट लगेगा समझाने में. I don't want to skip this. मैं एक काम कर भी सकता था, यहाँ डेरिवेटिव का साइन लेके निकल सकता था, but I can like deliver this more like beautifully, and that will take some 10 minutes, and that I will do it by like tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So today we had discussed almost the single choice questions, and only 2 single choice questions are remained. Okay. And then MSQ and NAT. So tomorrow's session is gonna be the final QIP session for first order. Okay. Multiple selection ka QIP, please you people are suggested not to miss that by tomorrow, because that is gonna be the more interesting. Okay. How you people struck with the MSQs,
Okay.
that we will work, as well as NAT section. Fair? So thanks for the cooperation. We'll meet by tomorrow. Good luck.
नमस्ते सर।
गुड नाइट एवरीवन।
गुड नाइट सर।
Good night,
सर
sir.
प्लीज हमें प्रीवियस लेक्चर का लिंक शेयर कर
हाँ
दीजिएगा।
बच्चे बस मुझे टाइम दो, क्योंकि अभी यूपीएससी वाला सेशन स्टार्ट होने वाला है।
हाँ ओके
मैं
सर।
12 बजे जैसे ही फ्री होऊंगा ना, मैं
ओके
स्टाफ को
ओके
बोल के रखूंगा कि कल वो आप लोगों को बिल्कुल डिलीवर करें चीजें, ठीक है।
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू।
बाकी जो टेक्निकल स्टाफ है ना उसको बोलना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि विपनेश सर को भी उतना आइडिया नहीं है। कुलवंत
ओके
इज
सर।
देयर, तो मैं उनको बोल दूंगा, वो करेंगे उसको, ठीक है। ठीक है, ठीक ठीक, ओके, थैंक यू।